on? Okay. This year has been the most challenging and difficult years of my life. Just as Jesus said in John 16, verse 33, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." Jesus said, we will have trouble. Not you might have trouble, you will have trouble. And that can be illness, or job loss, or financial issues. But take heart, Jesus has overcome the world. For those of you who have placed their hope in Jesus, we have no reason to fear. Cancer is scary. Jesus knew our tendencies to fear. He said in John 14:27, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." Throughout the gospel, Jesus said, "Do not fear." So why are we afraid? We are broken people in a broken world. I'm honored and grateful for this opportunity to share my story with you. I praise God for his healing and answering prayers. The true survivors of my story are my husband, who was a calming presence during the whirlwind of a cancer diagnosis. My girls, who helped me stay positive and prayed with me. My mom, who made several trips from Tennessee to help out with the girls and finances. My church family and neighbors. You told me I looked beautiful when all my hair fell out and I had no eyelashes. You prayed for me when I was too sick and tired. You dropped off delicious meals for me and showered me with gift cards and many other gifts. My journey began April 2014 after finding a lump in my breast while showering on a Sunday morning. After many doctor appointments, tests, waiting and more waiting, I got the call. I heard the C word. This is when disbelief and fear crept in. I can't have cancer, I thought, but I did have hope. Hope in Jesus. Throughout my treatment, I continued to go back to Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Why am I so confident in Jesus? Because I felt the power of his Spirit through all of this. Because his word never fails. Because he always keeps his promises. I started chemotherapy on May 1st, 2014. I spent a lot of my summer juggling appointments, working at Optimal Physical Therapy, watching my daughter play baseball when I could, and watching swimming lessons at Sandy Beach. My hair fell out after my second chemo, and a friend offered to shave my head. Being bald was devastating to me. My girls didn't like it either. I had many scarves, hats, and wigs. My youngest daughter, Nadia, would ask me to wear a hat or scarf even at home, as she was very uncomfortable with my hair being gone too. I learned to appreciate the small moments with my family. Through it all, I remained upbeat because I knew God was doing a mighty work in me and through me. My husband was also by my side every step of the way. I had 16 treatments of chemotherapy, 2 different regimens. I had to give myself injections to boost my white blood cells and take 4 different medications to combat my stomach issues. I was tired and sick a lot. June of 2014, I started the second regimen of chemotherapy, which was weekly Taxol for 12 weeks, and then Herceptin every 3rd week for 1 year. I spent many long hours in the chemo chair. I completed Taxol in September 2014, and yesterday I completed my 1 year of Herceptin with decorations, flowers, a giant chocolate chip cookie, and a beautiful sign my daughters made. In October of 2014, I had a bilateral mastectomy with reconstruction instead of a lumpectomy and radiation, as my surgeon insisted. When the pathology came back, no cancer was found in any of the breast tissue or lymph nodes. Again, I praise God for his healing. After 2 days in the hospital, I came home with 2 drains on each side of my chest and unable to move my arms very well. I spent many nights trying to sleep in the recliner in the living room, only to be awake most of it. And next month, I will have the final procedure of reconstruction completed and the IV port removed. At this time last year, I couldn't see the light at the end of this tunnel, and today I am out of the tunnel. If I could ask one question to all of you, it would be this: where do you place your hope when illness or tragedy comes? If it's anywhere else than in Jesus, you will be disappointed. I've spent the last year battling a scary disease, but I've also spent more time hugging my kids, going on date nights with my husband, and appreciating all God has given me. Like all cancer survivors, I found myself on a foreign stage, playing a lead role in a drama for which I never auditioned. However, Jesus was not surprised by any of it. My story doesn't end here. Jesus isn't finished with me yet, and he isn't finished with your story either. As it says in Romans 8:28, and we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, and for those who are called according to his purpose. Thank you.